welcome to Titanium Palace Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? So this is for any placements of Gemini you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know that I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. But I might snitch, so be mindful. Alright, now I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, my gorgeous Geminis. Okay, let's begin. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. The first card that fell is one of the Lovers card, where you see two people of the same gender in the reverse. So this, well, first of all, the Lovers card talks of a choice, a decision, right? Something that you make from the heart, a decision that you make from the heart. It's also a Gemini. Seriously? It's your card. Haha. Right? And it's in the reverse. So this week, no decision. Not whatsoever. I feel like you're following your ego, you're not necessarily following your higher self, is what I'm getting. Okay, now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, followed by the Queen of Swords, followed by the Two of Chalices, followed by the Hermit, followed by the Five of Wands, followed by the King of Cups, King of Chalices, yes, followed by the Two of Wands, followed by the Ten of Chalices, followed by the Queen of Chalices. We have the Queen and the King. Excuse me. Queen and the King. Then we have the Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, but at the end of the day you have the Ten of Pentacles, as well as the Moon, and the King of Wands, and the World card. And one of the other Lovers card in the upright, which is an interesting way of closing this reading. Okay. So let's begin. Two of Wands. So the Lovers card in the reverse, where we see two people of the same gender. So this week you're not making a choice that is in alignment with your higher self, is what I'm picking up on. So at least at the start of the week, it won't be the case, right? And you might be thinking that you're not aligning with your higher self. Only purpose will be to lead you from choppy waters to calmer waters. So what I'm getting is that you're trying to please others, and you think by pleasing others you will be allowing things to calm down for yourself. Does that make any sense? Any sense at all? I don't know. Now the next card is the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords and King of Chalices, we have the we have the Queen of Chalices as well. So what I was saying is that the Queen of Swords, alright, the Queen of Swords has had a couple of life experiences which have taught her what to cut out of her life quickly rather than later, so that she doesn't experience negative situations ever again. This could be like, to the one extreme, it could be someone who is sure of themselves. On the other extreme, this could be a vindictive person. I don't know why. First thing that came to mind was vindictive. Someone who's burned so often that they see the world as a glass half empty, not as a glass half full. So what I mean is that one part is that they see it glass half full, while the other part sees it, one extreme sees it as a glass half full, while the other extreme sees them as a glass half empty. That makes sense. Now the next card is the Two of Chalices. And the Two of Chalices, okay, talks about deciding to work on this relationship still. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but you decide to work on it. I mean it could be something small or it could be something big, but all in all, you're deciding to make it work. The Lover's card indicates that you've made a decision. Actually, this is the Two of Chalices. You decide to work on this relationship a little more. Now, this could be a love connection, or this could be anything that you appreciate, right? You like your job. That could be something that you decide to invest more in. It's basically, what do you decide to invest more in at the end of the day, right? So you've decided to continue on this journey, and with so doing, you have also decided to go a little deeper into it with the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit talks of finding or being a mentor, taking a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So whatever you have decided to go deeper in, you have decided to go deeper in with the aid of a coach, a mentor, someone who knows a little more about this, and you're going deeper into it. Now, next card being the Five of Wands. If you look at the image, okay, her heart space has been pierced by Five of Wands, and she is in the fetal position, so it is taking a lot out of her. So this is draining. I feel like this thing that you are throwing yourself into, or that you're deciding to learn more about or to go deeper into, is going to be a little taxing, but it's going to be worth, I feel like it's going to be worth the effort. So this is self-imposed pain-ish, if I can say so. Self-imposed restriction, self-imposed discomfort, you know. But her eyes are open on this image, so she clearly knows what is going on. Interesting. She's also a fairy. She has like butterfly wings. Yep. It's interesting. See, on wands, they're butterfly wings. On the chalices, they're more like feathery wings. Anyway. So, like I said, she's clearly aware that she is the reason why she has gone down this path, right? She knows what she's doing. She's not happy about it, but she's doing it because she is expecting a return on her investment. That is represented here by the King of Chalices. Now, the King of Chalices is a mature, emotionally intelligent man, okay, who knows what he's doing, who is in charge of his thoughts, well, less his thoughts as much as his emotions, and he is in complete control of them, right? Now, the next card being the Two of Wands, I feel like the Two of Wands, I feel like this is indicating that this might be your partner, friend, whatever. You might be halfway to the castle in the background, okay? And she's like, where you at? Why are you taking so long? We're almost there. Come on. Right? So, because this is the Two of Wands, coming after the Five of Wands, alright? What I'm getting is that you or someone you're dealing with might be, okay, so you are the cross-watcher, or someone you're dealing with might feel like they have a lot on their plate. They feel like they've been wounded. They feel like they don't know what to do anymore. They're at wit's end. And the King of Chalices is like, come on, you're not seeing the full picture. You need to look farther ahead. You need to be able to see that, okay, this is, like I mentioned, I was talking about, this is self-imposed. So maybe you're like at the halfway point. And you're like, but I can't do it. So this might be your trainer, right? Or your coach, or something along those lines, because you have the Hermit here. So this is the person who's guiding you. And they're like, you can do it, right? And you're like, no, I can't. And this might be the king of, this might be the same individuals as the King of Cups, King of Chalices. They're like, yes, you can. Now get here. Get over here. You can do it. You can do it. Right? Because you can do it, because at the end of the day, what you completing this cycle, what will it give you? The Ten of Chalices. You will be emotionally fulfilled. You will feel like you got it all. You will feel like unstoppable, right? Followed by the Queen of Chalices, which means we have a divine partnership here. So this might be that your higher self and your earthly self, or your lower self, or your body, or you as an individual, and your higher self are in alignment at this point, which is good, which is great, right? But for some reason, due to that, your intuition is on point. So your intuition's on point. Though the issue is that if you don't know how to direct your intuition will have a field day with you. If you are more prone to negative thoughts, your intuition will be more guided towards negative thoughts, and will continuously bring up things that are going badly in your life, okay? Or things that might be going haywire, or things like, oh, well, this person said that, and this person did that, or this person did not do this, or this person, whatever, right? Worry, fear, not being able to sleep at night. That is what is going to happen if you are continuously thinking these same thoughts. So now you have a choice to make between two material things. Alright? And here, if you look at her eyes are closed, which indicates that you're going within and you're figuring out what needs to happen in order for you to, well, materially, what should you do in order for you to get out of this Nine of Swords energy, right? And to top it off, you have the Two of Swords, and on this card they also have their eyes closed, which would indicate that not only are you thinking of the material way you're going to be able to get through this, but you also are thinking of your thoughts. How are you going to get through this? What do you need to fix here, first and foremost? So that what are you going to fix in your internal world so that your external world reflects it, right? That's what I'm doing. Now, if you do that, okay, you'll get the Ten of Coins, which means if you do the inner work, your outer world will reflect upon your inner world. which is what is necessary, right? Now the next card being the Moon card, which is Piscean energy. Yeah. Okay, first of all, Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay? The Moon, Pisces energy. So what does this mean? It means things that were kept secret coming to light. So I feel like when you align the way that you do, that you think about how to gain material abundance and how to make sure that your thoughts are correct so that your external world reflects your internal world, okay, you'll be able to achieve a 10 of Pentacles. Not only will you be able to achieve the 10 of Pentacles once, but seeing as you had a bit of like a secret that was a secret that came into light, you will also be able to duplicate this as many times as you want because you know a secret. Yeah. Now the next card, I said duplicate it again and again and again because you know a secret. The reason why I say that is that the next card is the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is in charge of everything he does. He knows what he's doing, he knows the steps to get to what he wants to achieve, and he is doing them, right? So, the machine is on, so sorry if you feel if you hear a little bit of noise in the background. So, King of Wands, not only will you have to, so that thing is going to become illuminated, that secret is going to come to light, which will allow you to duplicate that thing that you learned again and again, but it will also due to the fact that you have the King of Wands, you will be able to know what you need to do in order to get that. I hope that makes sense. And now, due to the King of Wands and you being able to do what you need to do in order to recreate the situation and get the same results as you wanted prior to this stuff, you have the world. You've completed a cycle. You have learned something more than you've known a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever, before this cycle started. You know, you finally finished the cycle. You know, and now you're elevating to a new cycle. And due to that, you have another Lover's card, you know, but this one's in the upright, because we started off with one in the reverse, and now this Lover's card is in the upright, and it's two people of the same gender again. Now, this would indicate that, you know, that if you are not aligned with your higher self here, you're definitely aligned with your higher self here, you know? So, my gorgeous Geminis, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Palace Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libra, okay? So this is for any placements of Libra you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because I know that I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention that I am mentioning that I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention that it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started, my gorgeous fellow Libras, because I'm a Libra sun myself. So, first card, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 6 of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The 2 of Chalices. The Empress. Ace of Chalices. Sorry if you hear the machine in the back. The Hermit. The Knight of Chalices. The Four of Swords. The Two of Wands. The King of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Two of Swords. The Queen of Wands. What is this with queens in there? Familiars. Anyway. Well, except the Empress has stalks of wheat. That's different. It's for okay. Sorry about that, Libras. Alrighty. Started. So we start this portion of time frame with worry, doubt, fear, and not feeling up to par. Is what I'm getting. But why is my question. Is this due to someone? Okay, so this might differ from one person to another. I'm getting that this might be due to worry and fear about a connection. It could be a work connection, it could be a school connection, it could be whatever, right? And when I say connection, it's like two things connecting, right? So it could be anything. You might be worried about work, you might be worried about school, you might be worried about your money or finances, you might be worried about your health, you might be worried about your nutrition, you might be worried about what other people think. I don't know, but something is worrying you. And this will be different for every single one of you. Now, the next card is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about going from choppy waters to calmer waters. So, I feel like you begin this time with worry and fear. But then you're like, yeah, I don't like this. I need to move to calmer waters. F this shit. Calm down. All is good. And so you decide to take up something, like you decide to do something to not be as, to be more, to take your mind off of what is bothering you and put it on what you actually, something more productive is what I'm getting with the Ace of Wands, right? So this Wands talk of action. So you're deciding to put it on something more productive, which will, and you're deciding to act upon ways to connect with your higher self, or ways to connect with something, right? Because the Two of Chalices talks about deciding to work on a connection in order to make it better, or deciding to continue down this path for a little longer, right? That is what this means. Now, I feel like this decision is going to allow you to feel like the Empress, which is Libra or Tauran energy, and this talks about someone who is pregnant with ideas. In this case, she is bountiful with wheat, right? And she not only has a lot of wheat, she has a beautiful mane on her head, right? She has a lot of hair, and it looks fabulous. But, I mean, she has stars in her hair. She is glowing. She is on top of the world at this point, you know? You can, which is, you know, in, with a Scottish accent, and that might be very badly said, but, you know, I'm trying. Anyway, so the next card is the Ace of Chalices. Now, the Ace of chalices indicates you going into a new connection, or going back into this connection, deciding to go at it devoid of any past experiences. You have decided to put it behind you and to be like, okay, we're going to start afresh, start anew, and go, is what I'm getting. Now the next card being the Hermit, I feel like your decision was made, and you are you have decided that you're going to make it happen. How? You have no clue. So you're going to someone who knows, who has a few tricks up their sleeve to help you attain this, is what I'm getting. Okay? With the Hermit card. The Hermit talks about finding or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth, which is interesting because Gemini also got this card. Now the next card is the Knight of Chalices. So I feel like you will receive, or you will give, a message of appreciation to that thing that you have decided to go deeper into, right? With the Page, with the Ace of Chalices, right? And so you start off with the Two of Chalices, that thing that you decide to go deeper into, and go into it as if you have no past experiences, to start up a whole new chapter devoid of any past experiences. That thing that you've decided to go deeper into and to see another layer of this relationship, so you can continue this on together, if that makes any sense. To that, you're going to be, okay, you are going to voice out your decision to stick with it, is what I'm getting. Now, I feel like, because my eye is going to the mentor, it's going to the Hermit. Your mentor is going to give you some homework to do, and that homework is going to comprise of going within and figuring out what you want in this new leg of this experience, right? And I feel like your partner is going to help you out in this by being like, okay, where are you? Why are you taking so long? Or not why are you taking so long, but you in? You in? I'm waiting. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. You know? Then the next card is the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords, alright, talks of someone who is completely in charge of their thoughts. Okay? Completely, he knows what he's doing, he knows how to devise a plan, and he is working on that continuously. So this might be one partner, he makes up the plan, and then the other partner, who is the Queen of Coins, is kind of balancing out this King of Swords, because he is the thoughts behind the thinking behind the relationship, and the Queen of Coins is the thing that brings it down to earth, right? Is the one that nurtures it, that gives it water, that feeds it, that gives it nutrients. I'm just repeating myself, and that gives it appreciation, love necessary. Imagine if it was a plant. She would be talking to that plant, just like my mother talks to turkeys when she's making them for New Year's. She does, and it turns out fabulous. But you need to give something love and attention for it to be the utmost it can be, right? I feel like that is what it is. Now, the reason why I think you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Coins is because the next card is the Ten of Wands. If you you don't embody, or if you don't, or if you and your partner don't embody this duo, I feel like it's going to feel like, oh my god, so difficult to do this. You are going to feel like it's going to be a lot. It's just going to be a lot. And it's going to be very annoying, very difficult. And you are going to want to give up. But if you are in the mind frame of someone who is the thinker and the other one who is the nurturer, I feel like you are going to be able to withstand this Ten of Wands, as well as this Seven of Swords, this idiot, right? This other person who is going to come in and try to F up your whole progress. And you're like, please, what you doing? Nay, put them back, right? I feel like they're kind of jealous of what you've accomplished, or the two of you have accomplished, right? Or it could be you and your higher self. And anyway, what you guys have accomplished has them all up in their feels, and they're annoyed, and they want to, you know, affect you negatively, and they're like, how dare they? I don't know. That was not very pretty, but that is, I feel like that's what they are. You know, they are not nice. Well, I mean, they can have that physical attraction at first, but then, I mean, it just, they like try to ensnare you to like bring you down. They want to see your downfall. They're not thinking nice thoughts. Let's just put it that way. And so this person who's trying to see both of your downfall or your downfall, you're between two minds. What should I do? Should I protect myself, or should I give them, because I'm going through this currently, should I protect myself, which I did, or should I give them the impression that I've fallen for their ruse, you know, and make them think that they have me in their pocket when they clearly do not, because I'm stronger than them, yes, but I feel like that's where you're at. And at this point, you have the Queen of Wands. Yes, you don't have the King of Wands, but you have the Ace of Wands. And so, as much as you have the nurturing bit, you know, you have the thoughts, you have the nurturing part as well, and now you're like, I know what I'm going to do. You know what? F you, okay? Because I know how I'm going to get this. I'm going to bring this to a close. And you can't say nothing because I know what I'm doing. And I can clearly see a bullshit flag. Right? I see that you're lying to my face and you're trying to see if you can pull the wool over my eyes, but it ain't working. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't actually talk to this guy like this, but it's just, you're just, you know what, if you're anything like me, what I'm doing is, like, I'm playing the field, I'm making him think he's got me when he clearly does not, and, well, I'm going to pull the wool over his eyes, is what I'm saying, because he thinks he's stronger than me, but he clearly ain't, so, I got one up on him, but that's neither here nor there. This is going to change from person to person, so if this is the cross-watcher watching this, beware, okay? So, my gorgeous Libras, gorgeous and fellow Libras, this is all that I have for you this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Color Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? So, this is for any placements of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you, but I might switch, so be mindful. And I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started, my gorgeous Aquariuses. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week, please, angels and guides. And you got the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So, the Three of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Chalices, the Judgment card, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Coins, the High Priestess, the Seven of Coins, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Chalices, the Strength card, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the upright, the Fool, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse was the Star card. This is your card, Aquarian energy. Interesting. Whatever. Alright, so my gorgeous Aquariuses. First card, Three of Swords in the reverse. I could put this in the upright, because I put the rest of the cards in the upright. Well, I mean, I fill up the deck. Anyway, in the reverse. So this week, you are not being heartbroken over something. You are clearly... You are clearly deciding you are clearly deciding to be happy. So that even if you were heartbroken, you're like, no. I am going to concentrate on good things in my reality. Now the reason, and the next card is the Five of Chalices. And the Five of Chalices talks of basically being Five of Chalices. The Five of Chalices generally depicts you are concentrating on the three chalices that have spilled over, and you are not being able to see that you have two still standing in the back, right? As well as a way to a castle and a bridge, a way out of the current situation you're in. Now, on this card, you see that that this person is worried, sick, because of her thoughts running rampant in her mind. I feel like this is more like 5 cups have spilled over, and she's not. I'm gonna actually look at the book, because this is Wands, Chalices. Okay, 5 of Wands. You have gone to great lengths to pursue what that's what you love, and too many things have gone wrong. The Five of Chalices indicates that your passions have yielded sharp disappointment and regret. A once beloved thing has soured. Do you cut and run, or do you strengthen your resolve to carry on? Interesting. So, at the beginning of the week, you're deciding to concentrate on the positive side of things, and then right after you make that decision, I feel like something happens that proves to you that you should feel sorry about yourself. Possibly because you haven't yet shifted into the new vibration that you want to be on. So it's going to take some time to shake off the old, to get back into the new, to get back into the new vibration you want to be in. So in order for you to really be able to cement your place in this new vibration, you need to make a judgment call. Yes, you need to make a judgment call and decide on what it is that you are keeping, decide on what it is you are setting aside, in order to allow yourself to fully stay in this vibration that you want to be on, right? And so that your decision is going to give you the intuitive nudge to send long distance messages to some key individuals that will help you along your path. Is what I'm getting. To getting to material abundance, right? This is the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Chalices, Nine of Coins and the Nine of Chalices. All right, shows. I believe that these are singles cards, right? Not that they are not in a relationship, but in the sense of they are happy, fulfilled, and they can take care of themselves. So they are completely confident in their abilities to take care of themselves. They don't necessarily need someone else. If they decide to be in a relationship with someone else, it's because they are of the same caliber. They think the same, they are the same, and all those things, right? So, there's that. Now, the next card being the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy, all right, would indicate that you are in tune with your intuition. So, your partner, that partner which is the same as you, or who is of the same caliber as you in the material abundance realm, right? You are concentrating on your intuition to not just manifest, to strengthen the connection you both share in the fifth dimension, which is like the not seen. Like, you can feel this individual coming in. You know that they're coming. How? You have no clue, but you have strengthened your connection with them in the 5D, in the fifth dimension, and due to that, you are sensing them approaching. They're coming in, and you are happy, and you are joyful, and you don't know why, right? Yes. So, now the next card is the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Coins, alright, would indicate that something is taking its time to blossom, taking its time to come to fruition. This generally would indicate that you are waiting for your fruit to ripen on the vine so that you can then pick them and make something of it, right? That would be the Seven of Pentacles. That would be the Seven of Coins. Now, so you're patiently waiting, and I'm not sure what the connection is yet, But the Five of Swords would indicate that would indicate someone who has wrong, who has, who has wrong intentions. They are stealing from you. Yeah, they are stealing from you behind your back while you're waiting for something else to, come to fruition. And that is going to cause you to become the Queen of Swords if you haven't already become the Queen of Swords, which is you are now able, you've learned through past experiences what to cut out and what to keep and what to continue working on, because you've had past experiences and you're like, you know what, F this, okay, F this. This is not what I want, so I'm going to leave, okay? Because the next card being the Four of Swords, you no longer have to think about it. You no longer have to go within and figure out what you need to do, because it is now it is now a internal, it's something that you've done so often that you don't even have to think about it, because it's just automatic. This happened, so okay, bye. You know the drill is what I'm getting. You know the steps to follow. You no longer have to think about it. Or so you're patiently waiting for something. Oh, alright. So you're patiently waiting for something to come to fruition, because in the past, either you or someone tried to steal something from you, or you tried to steal something from someone else, or something happened that taught you a lesson with the Queen of Swords. So this person trying to steal from you taught you a lesson with the Queen of Swords, or you did something wrong and you learned a lesson, or something did not go as planned, so you learned a lesson, or vibrationally you were not on alignment with what you actually wanted and you learned a lesson, or the fact that you learned the lesson allowed you to get on the fast track to actually getting what you want, because you clearly defined what it is you wanted. So now you no longer have to think about it, and you no longer have to go within and think about it, because you just know, right? You just know what it is you have to do, and know what it is you have to do in order to get to what you want, that thing that you're patiently waiting for. And so the thing that you're patiently waiting for is a connection that might be from a past life, that might be the connection you need, the connection that makes you feel safe, the connection that makes you feel complete, the connection that makes you feel like you're helping someone else and that they are helping you, and so on and so forth. Alright? A connection that will give you strength and fortitude, right? With the Fortitude card, which is the strength card in this deck, which is Leo and Tauran energy. Yep. You got the strength necessary to make this happen. Alright? And the next card being the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Alright, in this card, so as I said, the Queen of Swords, you've learned your lesson. So that Five of Swords, that person trying to steal from you, taught you a very important lesson, or you having stolen from someone else or whatever, right? Now this time around, you will see the signs of someone trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and you're like, nah, you are not, hello, what are you doing? And you'll be like, get the F away from me, please. You are no good. Oh, yeah. And that will allow for a cycle to come to a close with the Ten of Swords, right? So generally the Ten of Swords, well, this raven, or no, the phoenix is dead. But the thing with a phoenix that dies is that it suddenly catches on fire and then disappears, and then from the ashes is reborn anew, which is interesting because the next card is the Fool, and the Fool talks of someone that is deciding to go on this new adventure completely devoid of any past experiences. Yeah. And due to that way of thinking, you have the Ten of Wands, which means that there won't be any burdens, it won't be hard, it won't be difficult, it will be pleasurable. Okay? And also, with the Star card, which is your card, Aquarian energy, you have hope and promise for the future, to what is to come. My gorgeous Aquariuses, this is amazing! Okay, so, my gorgeous Aquariuses, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!